All right, so one thing I want to get out the way. I noticed how one-dimensional the Japanese fighters are. Due to the fact what I seen in UFC 313 when Joshua Van versus, I forgot his name. I don't want to even remember his name because that was a shit performance. I'm gonna be honest. No, Joshua Van, he did his job. He performed wrestling. He performed great takedown defense and grappling defense as well. So obviously give him tops for that. I give him a high rating for a great performance from him. Obviously it was disappointing because he didn't get a finish. But in terms of showing your skills, he did show his skills. He did show he can weather the storm. He can handle the grappling and can mix it up with his striking as well. It's pretty good. I'm hoping to see more future fights for him. He's actually one of my favorite flyweights right now, besides Manuel Capet. But this guy Ray right here, this guy shot for his life, bro. I'm being serious. Like, you expect him to at least like bang it out, but then again, he's not gonna striker because I seen this guy's last fights, and I'm gonna be honest, bro. That grappling shit, it's alright, but sometimes it's like if you shoot every fucking second, it's like it gets boring, it gets repetitive. It's like, bro, do something else. Strike, at least set it up by like overhand or like do something on the feet. Something, just don't shoot for your damn life. That's what makes this shit kind of look bad. It makes grappling looks boring and bad. This is the problem with this, and it makes a problem with Japanese fighters as well because this guy Ray pissed me off in that fight. He pissed me off because, oh my goodness, I wanted him to get knocked out because of that bullshit he pulled off, and I'm glad he lost. I'm glad he lost by decision. I'm glad. And I know that's when I realized, a lot of Japanese fighters are one-dimensional. Like with Tatsuro Tara, I think that's how you pronounce his name. But with him, when he faced Royval, I'm gonna be real. I seen this guy career come up, and I was expecting him to like at least get like some striking improvement, but I ain't seen no improvement with the feet, with the hands. I ain't seen no improvement with the hands. I'm also seeing his grappling at best. The moment I realized this guy Tara is not gonna crack probably like the champion or like the top 5 is when he fought Alex Perez. When he faced him and Perez was able to stuff it and was able to actually do some damage on the feet, not that much, but it's like he's able to land on the feet. I realized this fight he's not gonna go that way. He's not gonna go. He's really a one-dimensional fighter. And with the Royval fight, when he faced Royval on the ground, he's great. He took Royval down, but on the feet, this man was getting his ass beat badly. You think you see like this is like some mismatch, but yeah, this is like the classic striker versus grappler. And I was thinking, you only using grappling to get to the top 5 in the big 2025? Are you serious? At best, and it makes it worse, is the fact he's doing this at flyweight, a division where you have to be perfect at everything. So it's like, come on, bro. This guy's not gonna make it. Moreno's gonna piece him up. Pantoja is gonna starch him. It's like, this is not gonna be great. I mean, did he get fraud check on that fight? Kinda. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, he did get fraud check, but it's like not on the ground, on the feet. He's vulnerable on the feet because he got no hands. And it's like, why the fuck are Japanese fight one-dimensional? And then Kaya Sakura, of course, his debut was against the champion. That's not fraud check. You lost to a champion. No fraud check right there. If he lost to like some unknown contender or the top 15, yeah, that would have been a fraud check. But he got out grappled. I mean, he was able to hang he was able to hang with the grappling for a second with Pantoja. But as soon as Pantoja got the back, it was over with. It was done. And it's like, it kind of gets me confungal with the fact that these Japanese fighters are not even thriving. Even the past Japanese fighters, they're not even thriving as well. They were one-dimensional as well. I feel like the closest Japanese fighter that was like as close to mixed martial art was probably, I don't even know. That's the thing. I don't even know who Japanese fighter. I gotta look through the history. And I know people will be like, what about Pride? There's a lot of Japanese fighters over there. Well, that was Pride. That was like 20 billion years ago, you know. It's ancient at this point. I feel like the only good Japanese fighters are probably at one champion. I don't even know who they are, but I feel like it's majority of those guys over there that are well-rounded and not just one-dimensional. I hope I gotta see one champion. Because in UFC, what I'm noticing now is that there's a lot of one-dimensional guys who just rely on grappling or rely on striking. And it's mostly the grappling I'm seeing. I'm seeing the grapplers mostly, which is kind of like absurd because we're in a new stage of MMA where everybody has to be good at everything. If you don't got the striking, then you're fucked. Now, of course, now we're in a division where at flyweight, where it's a very, very skillful division where you need to be great at everything. Not perfect. You can't be perfect at everything, but you need to be great at everything. Basically, you need to be good at everything. Meaning striking, meaning jiu-jitsu, wrestling, Greco wrestling, judo, Muay Thai. Kickboxing, you need to have every fundamental understanding because if you don't, you are fucked in that division. Which that would happen with Ray, whatever his name, against Joshua Van. I don't even know. I don't know if there's something to do with Japanese culture, like you have to be good at this. I don't know if that they don't like striking. I don't know what's going on because this is kind of like embarrassing at this point. Like there's no way these Japanese fighters are even can compete at this point. Even the Chinese fighters, bro. Even them. But that's my opinion, man. That's my opinion. What like I think about them. Like one dimensional. Are you serious? Level up, Jesus! This is the MMA. This is not just jiu-jitsu or grappling. Anywho.